what's up? Oh, I'm just setting up the stove now. I'm gonna get some supper on the go.
You can't set it up there.
What's wrong with here?
It's too much clutter, too many trees. Yeah, look at everything around you. That could light on fire.
Sure, I thought this was perfect.
No, let's go show you another spot.
Alright, well, I want my supper and I want it soon. I'm starved.
Alright. Jill, look at this wicked spot we found to set the stove up.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Pretty flat.
Yeah, there's no grass.
Yeah.
Not much overhang.
Lots of ventilation, so.
I think we're good. Let's
Yeah.
get the show on the road. I'm
Alright.
starving.
Yeah, let's set her up.
First you need your aluminum base to put your stove on.
You need a bottle of fuel.
Then you need a stove with adjustable legs.
You need an aluminum shield to go around your stove, and a lighter, of course, to light it.
Guys, I gotta admit, I don't really know how to light a stove.
Oh, well, that's okay. We'll help you.
Okay.
The first thing you want to know is about your fuel tank. If it's brand new, you're probably only going to need to pump it 20 or 30 times. But if it's an old one like this one, you might have to pump it a lot more than that. So you're going to want to pump it until you feel pressure, and then you're good to go. Now that we have the fuel all prepped and ready to go, the next thing you're going to want to do is put down your aluminum base.
Next, you're going to want to get your stove. Yep. And you're going to want to fix the legs.
Like this?
So, nope, so they're in the little grooves. There you go.
Okay.
Yep, now you're going to lay it down on your base.
No, in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
Now you're going to connect your bottle to the stove. So you're going to go like push it in this hole. I'll show you. This long end here on your stove is going to go into the hole from your bottle.
Okay.
So you're going to push that in, and then this piece here is going to clip in over here so that it locks it in place.
Cool.
So now your bottle won't leak.
Okay.
There you go.
So next, Jill, you're going to want to fill up the fuel here on the bottom. So you're going to flick this little handle up and turn it to the left and watch the fuel come out a little bit and then turn it back. Now, if there's ever a time where you overfill it, what you're going to want to do is either wait till it evaporates or move to a different location because it could be dangerous.
Okay.
So now you're going to light it. So you're going to want to make sure that you don't reach over it, afraid you burn your hand. So we're going to just light it on the side here. And you see those flames?
Mm-hmm.
It's priming your stove. So we are going to wait now until those flames go away before we light our stove.
And we're going to want to put the aluminum shield over it.
So do you want to pass it over, Jill?
Sure.
Thanks. So you're going to lay it around, and that's going to keep it safe. So after that priming took about a minute or so, now we're going to turn our fuel back on. And this time it don't fill up in the bottom. So you're just going to light the top. And there you go.
So after you light it, your handle here becomes an adjuster to the intensity of the flames. So you want to be really careful.
Also, the flames in the middle, you want to make sure that they're blue. So that means that they're hotter. So you don't want the red flames coming up. So when you first light it, you may have to wait a minute for it to go to blue, but it should. Alright, I got some supper. Get ready to cook.
Alright, we gotta light our stove first. You wanna see what I just learned?
Sure.
Okay, so first you gotta lay down your aluminum foil. Set up your stove in the middle of your aluminum foil. Then, make sure you got enough fuel in your bottle. Pump it a few times. Then plug this hole into the one in the bottle. Okay, so then you turn on your gas a little bit so that you see it fill up in the bottom of the stove.
Come on, turn it on a bit more than that so it'll go fast.
No, you gotta be careful.
How come?
Because if you overflow it, then it'll go everywhere. Then you turn it off again. And make sure you reach from the same side. You don't reach across it because you'll burn your hand. Flick it in the bottom. And wait till the gas burns out. You want to lay your aluminum shield around it so it doesn't catch any grass on fire and it protects it from wind.
Alright, so is it ready for supper now?
No,
or?
no, not yet.
Okay.
You gotta wait for it to thaw on the stove first.
Okay.
It's probably gonna take about a minute or so. Okay, see how it's gone out? We can turn the stove back on. And then light the top of the stove. So see all the blue flames in there?
Now it's ready for
No,
supper.
wait. You gotta make sure that you adjust your flame to the right height. You always want blue flames, not yellow, right?
Okay.
And I think we're ready for supper.
Woohoo! Cook her up, boys. Wind's sure picking up. Good job, we got the heat shield.
I think that's enough.
Alright, well, I want my supper and I want it soon. I'm starved.
Alright.
I want my supper, I'm starved. Let's get this show on the road, I'm starving. Let's get this show on the road, I'm starving.
Yeah.